That is back-to-back losses for the Toronto Maple Leafs. However, this one you do get a point out of as you lose 3-2 in overtime to the Calgary Flames. Big save, Dave. Dave Rittich gets his first start as a Toronto Maple Leaf today against his former team. And you can tell early on in this one he was a little shaky, but did settle down as the game went along. 4:37 in, Valimaki scored. You can't blame him too much for that. And the first couple shots of the game, 1 goal against. And as I've mentioned before, I mentioned it yesterday, the Leafs go down early in this game. 1-0, 4:37 in. However, the Leafs do respond as Morgan Rielly fires a puck on, but it looked to me like he was trying to miss wide. It goes off the boards and it comes right back out front to Zach Hyman, who's got his stick always in the right spot, and he roofs it on Jacob Markstrom to tie the game at 1. Hyman from Rielly and Tavares at 10:37 of the first period, and the Leafs have tied the game at 1, and that's where we end after 1 period of play. Second period, the Leafs got the Flames start the period or they get a power play, and 34 seconds in, it was abysmal off the draw. Everyone's all over the place defensively, and they just go tic-tac-toe. Elias Lindholm in the slot, one-timer beats Dave Rittich 34 seconds into the period. How many times do I have to say it? 5 minutes to start a period or start a game, and the 5 final minutes to end a period or end a game are the most important. They score 4:37 into the first period, and they score 34 seconds into the second. And the Leafs don't score in that second period, and they trail 2-1 going into the third. But 6:17 in, a beautiful feed in front from John Tavares to Alex Kerfoot, that's what I was going for there. And he buries it off the post and in past Jacob Markstrom, and the Leafs have tied the game at 2. Tavares and Hyman are the assists on that goal from Alex Kerfoot. And the Leafs, again, they got to figure this damn power play out. Because they get a 4-minute power play with just under 10 minutes to go in the game. And I felt like the better scoring chances came from the Flames. So I don't really know what the heck this power play is up to. They scored a total of 2 goals in the last 18, 19 games. They have not been good on the power play whatsoever. I got one thing to say, though. Joe Thornton is not a power play guy. He may have been 5-6 years ago, but he's not now. Joe Thornton, the name is great. I like the contract he's on. But ladies and gentlemen, Joe Thornton has given us absolutely nothing. I think he has, 2 assists in his last, 22 games or some stupid number like that. He hasn't given you anything. He's really slow out there. I don't know, guys. I want to hear your thoughts on Joe Thornton in the comments. Let me know, because he hasn't really done much of anything out there for the Leafs. And with Nick Robertson drawing in today, I'd take him over Jumbo Joe any day right now. I hate to say it, because Joe Thornton is a staple in hockey, basically. But at 42 years of age and not really doing anything, he's had some power play time. He's had a lot of time up with the top unit, Marner and Matthews, who are just tearing the league apart. And he's not really doing a whole lot. So I'm not really sure what to do with Joe Thornton. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. But that 4-minute power play, they got nothing going. They're trying all these pretty passes. Yes, I know the Flames have a really good PK. But the Leafs are supposed to have one of the best power plays. They're almost dead last in the league in power. They're almost middle of the pack for the season. Considering the start they had, that's how bad they've been. Right? And they got to find a way to figure that out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's firing Robertson on the power play. Give the kid a shot. Put him out there with Matthews and Marner and see what happens. Maybe catch lightning in a bottle. You never know. Give the kid a shot, because nothing's working right now. Everyone is going to say, well, why would you do that? Or why would you do this? Well, the question I would ask right after that is, why not? The team hasn't done anything with what they're doing right now. Give it a shot. That's just my take on the power play. I don't think they're going to... I just don't know what is wrong with the Leafs power play unit. The fact you had that 4-minute power play late in the third period and couldn't do anything with it, it deflates your team. And you go into overtime, you get a point at least, but 36 seconds in, Johnny Gaudreau dangles a snot out of Dave Rittich in front, and that's all she wrote. But on that play, I'm not really sure what Morgan Rielly's thinking. I really don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know, right? Any big hockey fan knows as a defenseman, I played a lot of defense in my time. When you're on a 2-on-1, you let the goalie take the shot and you take the pass. But you've seen a lot of players in hockey now, right? They play the pass for the most part, but then when they see the players going all shot, they kind of slide and they go in front of the shot. And you're still in the passing lane. You see TJ Brody do it quite often. Well, Morgan Riley, first off, didn't slide. Second of all, he literally just skates towards the guy with the puck and goes, I'm going to come at you. And the guy just passes it through Riley's legs to Gaudreau, he's got daylight. He's got nobody in front of him now. And it was an easy pass. I'm not sure what Riley was thinking. We all know he can do stuff on the offensive end, get a lot of points and whatnot. But man, you got to be good in your own end and be sound on defensive 2-on-1s because Matthews was right on the trailer. I don't know who passed it over to Gaudreau, but Matthews was right on that guy. So if anything, he could have taken him out. Or if not, Rittich's got the shooter. So why is Riley going right at the guy instead of saying in between for the pass as a defenseman is supposed to do? I didn't understand that. That was the one glaring thing I saw from that from the goals today that I was just like, I don't know why he did that. I want to get your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comments. 36 seconds in the Gaudreau goal. Let me know what you thought. Zach Hyman had a goal and an assist today. John Tavares had 2 assists today. Shots on goal were 28-26 in favor of the Flames. Dave Rittich in his first game as a Toronto Maple Leaf, 3 goals on 28 shots. What were your thoughts on Big Save Dave? What do you think his Leafs debut? What'd you take from that? My opinion, he started off shaky, looked a little out of place early on, but as the game went along, he started to find himself and he looked more comfortable as the game went through. Obviously, getting dangled out by your old star and Johnny Gaudreau to end a game in overtime. Definitely not a good pill to swallow if you're Dave Rittich, but it happens. It is what it is. You got a point. He made some big saves down the stretch for the Leafs to make it in overtime. I will always say it. Did your goalie give you a chance to win? Yeah, he did. That's all you can ask from your goaltenders. Campbell's been doing that. You know, Rittich did it today. Even Hutchie's been all right at doing that this year. So you can't be mad at Dave Rittich for really anything in this game today. Leafs were 1 for 2 in the PK. Obviously, the power play goal from Elias Lindholm there in the second period. And obviously, the Leafs were 0 for 2 on our 2 power plays. The next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs goes on Thursday night as the Winnipeg Jets come to town. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there. The Jets, I think, were steamrolling over the Montreal Canadiens. Last time I looked, they could have lost or won more games. I haven't checked them out as of late, but no matter what, one of the top teams in the North Division. What are you going to do? Thursday, 7 p.m. at Scotiabank Arena. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and if you're a Leaf fan and did not enjoy the ending to this game, but if you're a Flames fan and you love the ending to this game today, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game? Twitter's down below for myself. Follow, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition very shortly as they lost to the Atlanta Hawks today, so we'll talk shortly when it comes to them. We'll talk to you guys Blue Jays edition tomorrow as they take on the Yankees in the finale of that 3-game set. Ross Stripling versus Corey Kluber is the pitching matchup. 107 down there in Dunedin as the Jays look for the Series W over the Yankees. And as for the Leafs, as I've mentioned, their next contest is against the Winnipeg Jets at home at Scotiabank Arena on Thursday night as the Buds look to get back into the win column, take the point for what it is today, but welcome in the Jets on Thursday and get a W. All right, it's going to be a tough one. Jack Campbell's probably going to be back in the net on Thursday, and he was struggling over his last couple games. So if he can go out there against Winnipeg, against Connor Hellebuck, and put up a good performance, we're going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. But I'd love to see Jack go out there and do a good job on Thursday. All right, so you know what, guys? Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys then.